Hello there. So, in the previous video, we worked on destroying a wither using a warden and didn't really get up to much else. So, today I want to do a little more, and I think we're going to actually start digging out the first main section of the agricultural layer. Anyways, before we get to doing any of that, what I need to do is explaining what's been happening here. So, this is the iron farm, clearly. But this here is a little weirder. This is a moss farm, and I didn't actually read the instructions as to what I was supposed to be building, or the title, when I watched the video and built it. Turns out I actually built a moss bone meal farm, so everything I did was going to get converted into bone meal, and I did not realize this until I had it running, and got very confused. So, all this is that's the same farm, nothing different here, except this bottom one, half of the bone meal gets filtered into here, which this layer just converts everything into moss, dumps it into this system, and just sort of stores it. So there is, I think, 14 or 15 double chests there that are entirely filled with nothing but moss, which I think is way more than we need for our purposes, but if we need more, we can always just generate more. Anyways, what this does here is this has been steadily filtering the poppies into the bone meal section here. I'm actually probably going to save a couple stacks of poppies just for dye later, but that's sort of a later thing. Anyways, what we're going to do here is I'm going to go hop on down, check the gunpowder farm, and we'll decide what to do next. So let's see how much... Okay. That's 3.5 or so. Yeah, it's around like a little over 3.5 double chests, I think, of gunpowder. And we are very out of sand. So, we have a lot of gunpowder. We could make a ton of TNT. However, we are lacking in sand, and I don't want to have like an hour and a half of nothing but me digging sand. So, what my goal is for today is we're going to try and max out both my pickaxes, one with silk touch, one with efficiency, and hopefully both of them netherite. I think I have extra bars somewhere. Yeah, anyways, the real goal for today, aside from that, is building up digging out the first layer of the agricultural layer of the city. In order to do that, though, we need XP, so we're going to find a solution for that. Alright. Okay, so run through the woods right now. I managed to clear up all the bottlenecks at the farms, and everything is collected. I cannot see where I'm going. Hopefully I don't fall. But what we're going to be doing is we're heading to the other ancient city that we raided recently, which had a pretty fair amount of sculk in it, so we should be able to repair all of our tools and use it as a temporary XP source. So I'm going to hook it up to the nether, destroy some of the stuff there, and I will see you whenever I'm ready. Alright, so down here, we're in the other ancient city. It's where I tried to fight a wither using a warden, and that went pretty interestingly. If you haven't seen it, go watch the previous video. Anyways, it's pretty safe down here now that most of the shriekers have been destroyed thanks to the wither, so we're gonna tear up all the sculk here, get a ton of XP, and repair all of our gear. So, let's get to it. Alright, so started clearing out this area here. We have a little bit of a path of destruction. It's honestly surprising just how satisfying it is to go through and I just like mine this all out. It doesn't really grant like the most levels in the whole world, but it is quite nice. Anyways, as you can see, we now have the slightly powerful pickaxes. So we have chunky with mending and forge and efficiency. I don't really need max stuff. I just need stuff that'll do good during the massive amounts of digging. And chewy, which is our silk touch one. I think we have an extra bar of netherite back at home, so I'm gonna head on back to base, see if we do, and if we do, I will we'll have another netherite pickaxe, and then I think we can begin our drilling, and we'll hopefully get to the first segment of the agricultural layer. So there are 4 segments in total, and I'll explain this all later. But hopefully we can get a first segment done, and maybe even a second segment by the end of this video. So, see you back at base. Alright, so, yeah, netherite good. And tons of other random junk. So I have an anvil. We're going, nope, not an anvil. I need a smithing table. I don't know if I have one, so I'm just gonna, I got iron, yeah, wait. There we go. And then I need wood. So I know I made an absolutely stupid amount of birch wood. There we go. So now we just make a smithing table. And then boom. Chewy is now netherite. Nice. Alright, so now that we have 2 new netherite tools that are fairly well enchanted, let's head down into the deep, get that agri-layer dug, and yeah, so no more delays. Let's actually start the project. While this may not have been the most action-packed episode and was mostly just grinding out a little more of this project, I will say that I'm extremely proud of how far this has come, even though it's just literally just the tip of the iceberg. Well, maybe not literally, but still, we are just beginning this project. So we have to do this around this whole area, and then dig out a little bit more to make it all smooth and circular, and we have to do that 4 more times in this general area. This layer is going to be the tallest of around 38 blocks, but it's also going to be the smallest, so next layer shouldn't be as difficult. Um, it'll be, the next layer is going to be like an industrial layer, which will be pretty darn cool to build. I think that one's going to be my favorite. It's going to be down there, like bordering the deep slate, I think. I really hope I did my calculations right and I haven't screwed this up massively, but if I've done it right and everything's good, we should be able to fit 3 massive layers of just air, and we'll be able to build the 3 main city layers: the ruined sculk, the industrial powerhouse, and where we are now, the farming layer. So hopefully we'll be able to get that done. Anyways, without any more stalling, we're gonna close the episode here. I know, very short episode, not very long. I'm sorry. However, next video, hopefully we will actually do a little more. I think I'll start it off right away with just digging this out more. Hopefully get this lane and get rid of that chunk as well so we can get a better idea and sense of scale as to what we're going to be doing. And I guess we'll probably do some other stuff. I mean, we're kind of missing a few farms, and I might go on an adventure or two. Who knows? That's up to future me to do. Anyways, thank you for watching this very, 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 very short video. I hope you have a good time zone. See you next time. Bye-bye.